What do we do then when we have an equation that looks like this? A plus b is multiplied by the whole expression c plus d. Well, the answer to this is quite simple, using a method called FOIL, but I'll show you that first. We can think of, what we're doing here is we're trying to find the area of this rectangle. The area of this length is a plus b, and the area of this length is c plus d. So in a way, we're trying to find the area of this whole big rectangle. We know that the area of this whole big rectangle is the same as a times c, the inner rectangle, this little one here, plus a times d, this is the area of this lower rectangle, plus the area of this rectangle, which is b times c, plus the area of this lower rectangle, which is b times d. So the area of this whole big rectangle is, of course, going to be the area of each of the individual rectangles. What does that mean in maths? Well, what it means is that you take this a and you multiply it by both of the terms in the bracket afterwards. So you take a and you multiply it first by the c, then you finish with the c. Then you take the a and you multiply it by the plus d. So you're taking this a and you're multiplying it by everything in that bracket. Then you finish with the a. The next thing you do is you take your plus b and you multiply it by everything in this bracket. Plus b times c would give me bc. Plus b times d would give me bd. And we have a little code in England for remembering how to do that, and we call it FOIL. And that means we take the first two together and multiply them. First two in the brackets, a times c. We take the outside two, second. So here we have first, here we have outside. Now we finished with a, so basically a is done now. And now we have I, the inside two. So our step 3 would be to take b times c. And then our final step would be to finish it all off with the last two, our step 4. So FOIL, first two, outside two, inside two, last two. And we would get the same answer here. How do we use this then in algebra? Well, let's say we take some equation where we'd maybe have x plus 2 multiplied by 2x minus 3. We use FOIL. Whenever we see a term plus x and a term minus x in some way multiplied together with brackets, it should scream at you, use FOIL. Okay, x times 2x is going to give me 2x squared. Remember the x squared. The x times x is x squared, but 1 times 2 is 2. So 2x squared. The outside 2, x times minus 3 would give us minus 3 lots of x. The inside 2, 2 times 2x would give us plus 4x. It's a plus in front of here and it's a plus in front of here. And then our last 2, 2 times minus 3, plus 2 times minus 3, giving us minus 6. Are we finished? No, there's an x here and there's an x here, so I have to finish off with simplifying them. So my equation is 2x squared plus 1x, 4x minus 3x is 1x minus 6. And we're done. And you get quite a lot of this type of equation to do. Let's take another couple and see how it goes. If we have x plus 2 and x plus 1, this is nice and easy because there's only positive numbers here. X times x is x squared. Outside 2, x times plus 1 is just x. Inside 2, 2 times x is 2x. And last 2, 2 times plus 1 is plus 2. We finish? No, we've got 2 lots of x terms there. We get x squared plus x plus 2x is 3x plus 2. And we're done. What do we do then when we've got a negative in front of the first terms? Well, let's say that we had something like this. Minus 2x plus 3 multiplied by minus 2x plus minus. And let's have lots of minuses in here. How would we do this one? Exactly the same rule. First thing we do is multiply the first two terms together. Minus 2x times minus 2x, and minus times a minus is going to give us a plus. 2 times 2 is 4. X times x is x squared. So we're going to start with our first term and get 4x squared. Our outside term is going to give us minus 2x times minus 1. That's the two minuses. It's going to give us a plus as an answer. 2x times 1 is going to give us 2x. Inside 2, finish with that one now. Plus 3 times minus 2x. 3 plus 3 times minus 2 is going to give us minus 6. Minus 6 what? It's x's. Minus 6x. And now our last one. Plus 3 times minus 1 is going to give us minus 3. And we finish it all off by adding our like terms. Gives us 4x squared. 2x minus 6x is minus 4x minus 3. And we have our equation now. Okay? So FOIL means when you see expressions like this, you add them. What do we do then when there's y's in there? There can actually be equations with x's and y's in the same one. Let's say that we've got x plus y times x plus 2y. Same rule, FOIL. First two, x times x is x squared. X times outside 2, x times 2y is plus 2xy. X here and a y there, giving us xy together. Inside 2, plus y times x, giving us xy. And our last two, plus y times 2y, giving us plus 2y squared. Now we just tidy it all up, where we have equals x squared plus 3xy plus 2y squared. So it doesn't matter what they put in these brackets. If you use FOIL step by step in this way, you're going to be able to get the right answer. First two, outside 2, inside 2, last 2. An easy way to remember.